Welcome to This Week in Poker, your source for the latest happenings in poker news. I'm Christy Arnett. The latest winner on the major tournament circuit is Aaron Gustafsson. He took down the European Poker Tour main event for a payday of $1.3 million after defeating 2008 World Series of Poker main event winner Peter Eastgate heads up. Eastgate took home $844,000 for his efforts. Many poker players boarded a plane right after getting knocked out of the EPT London event and went straight to the $5,000 buy-in Aruba Poker Classic event. Day 3 ended yesterday, and there are 36 players of the 475 that started. Among those still competing are Robert Mizrachi and Eric Baldwin, who is looking to make a score big enough to regain his lead in the Card Player of the Year race after being knocked into second by Evgeny Timoshenko. The final table will take place on Saturday, and first place is going to take home just over $753,000. The Bellagio Festa Al Lago tournament series has been going on this week, and starting next week are the highly anticipated $10,000 buy-in preliminary events. We had Bellagio tournament director Jack McClelland in the studios to talk about the exciting additions. So Jack, how has the Festa Al Lago preliminary events been going so far?
The event's been going well. There's so much competition and so many things out there this time that we decided to mix things up a little bit. I've moved from everything, the full spectrum, everything from $500 tournaments up to $10,000 horse and pot limit Omaha tournaments, and then our $15,000 championship.
Let's talk about those $10,000 tournaments. Why did you decide to implement a bigger buy-in and mixed games too?
The players wanted it. Mm-hmm. Most of the players that play in the mixed games play higher limit. Mm-hmm. So we didn't see much point in having a $2,000 horse tournament. Mm-hmm. And now we're having a 3-day tournament with 90-minute rounds. Players get $40,000 in chips. Okay. So there's plenty of time for the best player to win their Rolex and move on.
Hey, you mentioned the Rolex. That's new, right?
Yes. Starting with Festa Al Lago, we'll be giving away a Rolex for each one of our daily winners. Everything from the $500 winners up to the championship. Beautiful watches. You can take a look at them in Tesserinis or down to Bellagio every day. And everybody's been real positive and receptive toward them so far. You don't want these pro players getting too cluttered with the bracelets, so they got to change it up and put a Rolex on there, right? Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to have a Rolex? Yeah. I mean, it's basically for free, and we think that it'll really become a prestige award, mm-hmm. as time goes by. What satellites are running for these $10,000 events? We're having, which is another good question. We went to the satellite chips now, where if you win a satellite, you can get chips for it. Okay. So I don't know how much success we'll have trying to run a horse satellite, because that'd be a long, drawn-out affair. Mm-hmm. But we're going to have like $5,000 and $10,000 no-limit one-table satellites where they can win chips to play in the horse. And for the pot limit Omaha, I think we'll have one-table pot limit Omaha satellites, because it's more conducive to like a 2 or 3 hour satellite, where a one-table horse satellite might take 6 hours or something. Okay, so they can just accrue these chips and then use them as they like. Use them whatever they like, yeah. The tournament series culminates in a $15,000 buy-in World Poker Tour No Limit Hold'em Championship event, which begins on Wednesday, October 21st. Now on to a high-stakes cash game update. The infamous Dur Challenge has finally passed the halfway mark. Patrick Antonius and Tom Dwan sat down for a 3-hour session on Wednesday morning. After 1,000 hands, the current standings put Dwan in the lead by about $700,000. Railbirds are hoping that the second half of the challenge won't take nearly as long as the first. In televised poker news, PokerStars' new game show, $1 Million Challenge, is premiering this Sunday on Fox at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. For those of you who aren't familiar with the format, here's how it works. Each contestant will compete in the first round of heads-up play and face a celebrity. Should the contestant beat that celebrity, he or she will continue to the second round of heads-up play and face a member of Team PokerStars. The prize for winning that round is $25,000 or the opportunity to play Daniel Negreanu heads-up for $100,000. If the contestant wins that match against Negreanu, they will keep the money and also play in a sit-and-go against other $100,000 winners for a chance to play Negreanu one more time, but for $1 million. Contestants can win their way onto the show by finishing in the top 10 in one of the 4 daily free roll tournaments on PokerStars. The qualifiers must then submit a 60-second video about themselves and include why they deserve to star in the new show. Officials at PokerStars will review the tapes and select the winners.
PokerStars is also offering an extra incentive to watch the show by running a $20,000 viewers free roll. In the first 2 episodes on October 11th and October 18th, a special password will be announced for viewers to gain access into an exclusive online free roll tournament with a first place prize of $20,000. So make sure to check it out this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Poker. I'm Christiana for Card Player TV.